Dear upper string players, it's often the case that we get more and more difficult music and we forget how to do basic bowing. So here we go. It's a good idea for us to start with open strings, whatever level we are. Even the most advanced players do this, in fact. So let's address the basics. First of all, please make sure that the stick is away from you. You can see the hair is near you. The bow is not collapsed that way. That is absolutely wrong. If you do that, you'll stay a beginner. Turn it that way. Also, be afraid to move it. You'll end up with this beginner's stiffness here. And you'll be afraid to use enough bow. So keep the hair towards you, tilt the bow away from you, and make sure that keeps on the same spot right to the end of the bow. Stare at your contact point. Don't let it skid. Now, the other exercise you may want to try is putting a rubber on the back of your hand. There we go. Hopefully I should be able to play like that. This means that you have to move your fingers and you can't stiffen up your other joints in order to keep the rubber not to fall off. Okay, good. Here we go. So I'm starting at the heel. You can see the back of my hand is flat. And as I get to the end of the bow, you'll notice my hand shape's completely changed in order to keep the back of the hand flat and the rubber still on the back of my hand. What do I have to do to get in the heel again? I have to lift my wrist so that there's now a curved sort of swan shape almost, isn't there, between the hand and the forearm and the elbow. Keep your shoulder relaxed. And your fingers need to curl more as you get to the heel. Now let's go back to the tip. By the time you get to there, you will be almost making a square. And there you will be straightening the forearm out a little bit, depending on how long your arm is. Some children that would be quite straight. For me, being tall, it's not quite straight. So, not quite straight yet, is it? So I can do that with that. Now coming back to the heel again, there's the square. At this point the wrist picks up in order the back of the hand keep flat. The little finger has curled. Try doing this without moving your forearm at all. You can see the rubber still doesn't fall off. Doing it on an A string, it should work on an E. You see, I'm fairly confident it won't fall off. That's because I've been doing a lot of practice all throughout these years. Now, as you go on to the other strings, that can be a little bit more complicated because you need to lift your elbow up, in which case the back of the hand will curl over and so therefore it will fall off. But it's the A and the E you should practice that on, and really must insist that whatever your standard, a beginner or more advanced, that you work on your bowing.